What's good people? I didn't realize how much I love DFS until these last couple of days when I was able to just really zoom in, and realize that this DFS thing is fun, man. Gotta get my phone so I could provide some stats for y'all. But I made 2 lineups today. I had all the right players in all the wrong places, but it's all right because I profited. Not crazy, but I profited, all right? Definitely turned in a profit. And the weirdest part about it is that I had zeros. How do I have a 0 and I profit? You know, Troy Williams, not. Zizik, 4. And the line, oh, shoot, stat correction took off a couple points. Don't play with me. All right, go, we go. Woo. I thought in the 270s now. I said, let me see. Ooh, by 2 points. It almost got me. Then I wouldn't have profited. That $30 took me over the profit. Let me see how much I got. 10, 20, 30, 80, 90. Oh, I didn't profit. What? Did I spend that much money today? Oh, shit, I lost. Nah, I didn't. Something not right. Didn't profit, but yo, with those crazy, how the hell did I spend all this money? 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I spent over $200 today. I didn't even have $200 in my bankroll. That's weird. But nonetheless, for me to be in the green with a 0 and a 4, I'm happy about it. But more importantly, because I don't really give out my updated lineup no more. Not with that no more. I would shed a lot of money with people. I will break down the lineup and I will make an honest lineup. I might not change it, but if I do change it, I'm not giving it out. That's just how I feel nowadays. But just to go back to the lines, man, when they said, you know, the DFS community is weird because Memphis got a bunch of scrubs. They got Chalmers, Harrison, Selden. Who else they be putting in there? I don't even know their names, man. And people will rush to play them when the team is depleted. But guess what? The team is still depleted. Tyreek Evans come back. I wish I had enough time because it was a last-minute thing. I was scrambling. Tyreek Evans come back and nobody plays him. He's low-owned. I had to get him in there. There's no point guard. He's the only eligible person that can handle the rock, which I thought was going to happen. He's going to drop a 50 bomb. That was obvious. All right? Dame Lillard kind of disappointed me. I've been telling y'all, play Batum. He is healthy. He is healthy. Play Batum. Nobody want to play Batum. So he was low-owned. Dwight Howard, at last minute, I say, you know, every time he go to Atlanta, he does well. I've never seen him go to Atlanta and not play well. So I had to take that risk and it paid out. Taurean Prince took me on a roller coaster ride, but he came down big. Hit like 4 3-pointers in a row. Bang, 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 bang. Whoa. That worked out for me. So it kind of broke me back. I would have been my cash line would have been way down, but it didn't. All right? It didn't. So it is what it is. Checking with YouTube, see what y'all talking about. He said, what up, fam? Where you been? I've been in them books, man. Daniel said, what up, fam? Chilling. My lineup don't look nothing like yours. All good. I get it. I'm good. Yeah, yo, I promise you, man, with the lineups that I make, when I break down these slates, I will play it if nothing changes. But, you know, just like when I was in school and all that, to be honest, and, you know, I went on a little losing streak. I got a lot of hate, a lot of support loss. I seen a lot of, like, shadiness that I didn't like, you know, and I never sold a lineup. I would never sell a lineup. I will still do a breakdown. I will never sell a lineup, but I just don't feel like I need to be. How many times I split money even because everybody had my line in my same contest, and I never got upset about it. I let it rock, but I didn't feel that support. So certain people, if you inbox me, you know, and certain people do. People hit me up on Twitter and I send out my lineups, but I'm not about that life to just be splitting my bread with people that's just bandwagoning and jumping all over the internet trying to get a come up, but don't show no love. You know what I mean? I'm a positive dude. I need to feel that love. When we was on streaks, the love was heavy. Right now, I would have had 200 watching now on my stream, and my Twitter be lit up. Ring. You know what I mean? So it get like that. It get like that. I'm not sharing my update. I will make a lineup on here. I'll tell you who I like. I will break down the slate. Everybody that I said will do well did well. So if you took my advice from my breakdown, you would have done well. Right, Bradley? He said he killed it tonight. He dropped a 309, took everything down. I'm sure you did. And I'm sure a lot of those players were recommended. All right, let me see who did. Dwight, Beasley, Drew. I had Drew in my pick'em. Had Blake Griffin in my pick'em. Tyreek. But Tyreek wasn't supposed to even play. Nobody knew he was going to play. Nick Batum, I've been telling y'all. Gobert did well. I've been on Gobert for the longest. Torian, Ricky Rubio. I've been on Ricky Rubio for the longest. Jamal Murray did well. I don't know. I kind of dissed him up, and he came and threw it in my face. What if I had Al Jefferson with that 40 bomb? He went off. How many times is that? Like 13 times value? 14? Al Jefferson went 14 times value, man. Shout out to Al Jefferson. He is a boss. Dame Lillard with the snowflake. I should have knew DeJounte Murray would have had a good game, only because it's the flipping Pelicans, and every guard that goes up against the Pelicans have a good game. Eric Gordon has been heating up. Talk like this. He did well. Finally got some bass in his voice and it's showing in his game. Kyle O'Quinn is another guy. Been saying it's too cheap. Been saying Kyle O'Quinn is too cheap. He dropped on a 9 times bomb on him, a 8 times bomb. Will Barton did his thing. Darren Collison. Didn't I tell y'all last night that Darren Collison is back healthy and he's too cheap? 4,600. I said it right here on the live stream. Darren Collison was too cheap. When I broke down that game, look at Jay Crowder. I said that's my favorite player to slate. I said it. Go back to yesterday's video and just listen. And he went off. 8 times value, 7 times value. Jay Crowder, I'm looking at it right here. All right. So everybody I recommended, nobody that I recommended did bad. I'm trying to see right now. Maybe Zizic. And honestly, I didn't recommend him because I thought that Nance was going to play. I actually had Nance in my lineup all day until he ruled out because I really wanted to play Nance, but whatever. See what else going on here now. Evan Turner, I ain't speak about none of these dudes. Ilya Silva won me money the other day, and he would have won me money again today. He's somebody that I've been targeting regularly. I love Ilya Silva. Nobody that I suggested did bad. I'm looking Rondo, but I didn't suggest Rondo. Rondo wasn't in a good spot for me. I'm looking at my list here. Let me see if anybody that I suggested did bad. No, nobody. All right. So watch my videos, listen to my breakdown. I support my recommendations with reasoning, and when you play, you'll see that the advice is quality. But I'm not throwing out my money line free, man. I can't do that. All right. So let me see what's saying. Who is Troy Williams? He just got a contract on the Knicks, and Hollis Jefferson was supposed to rule out. Tim Hardaway Jr. was supposed to come out. When they said Hardaway Jr. was playing, I took him out of my lineup. Then I seen that the swing man was out, the man that played all the defense. And Troy Williams played defense. So I think the coach was going to start Troy Williams because of his defense. But the coach didn't. The coach flipping went with a whole different look and it just messed me up. Courtney Lee got a good run, which I'm surprised because I thought they were going away from Courtney Lee. I thought they were trying to give Troy Williams a shot to see if he's worth that 2-year contract, but whatever, man. Whatever. What's good, St. Case? St. Case, my don, man. That's the bros, then, man. My boy gave me Zizic late, and I mangled some good lineups to get that turned in. Yeah, I know how it be. Let me explain something to y'all, right? When these values drop, it's fine to go after the value, but don't change your sauce. You know what I mean? Just to get a bum in your lineup, bro. Because that's what's going to cost you. When you change your whole line, I can get Zizic for 3K, Nance is out. So then you start paying up for people who are going to give you snowflakes. You understand what I'm saying? The reason you had your initial lineup is because you saw the sauce in that. And you got to stick to your sauce. I'm always here to tell y'all the good stuff. Stick with your sauce, man. The sauce is what you need. Yeah, good advice. You always giving out for sure. That's why I follow you. You know ball well, and you don't have a geeky voice like them other dudes. Yo, Zizic trash. I played him, not gonna lie, but I'm done with that experiment. Yeah, Simplify gives a smart breakdown every time. Yo, bro, you always have good advice. My opinion, of course. I haven't ever lost money playing his players, and game theories. That's a fact. Shout out to Patrick Grant, man. Word, you got to keep your original line and ignore the cheap chalk. That's a fact. Now, cheap chalk is good, especially when they're in a good situation, but don't change your core players that you spent all your research on just to try to get what looks good. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Dunn going, Dunn, I did recommend Dunn. I can't say. I did recommend Dunn, and he didn't really go off. But on my research early in the day, I read some articles where they're trying to get Blackney, Payne, and all these guys involved, and that's just taken away from Dunn. I don't even think he hurt. I don't know what happened to him, but I know that Chicago right now is not to be touched. I'm not touching Chicago going down the stretch. It's a lot of experimenting going on there, and I can't do that. All right? Good to hear you still up. Adam, my man. Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here. You know, I mean, I got priorities. This ain't a priority. I used to shut down all these lineup providers, but you know, I realized that they gotta eat, man. Pay them, man. If y'all want lineups, pay them and get your lineups. They gotta eat. But the difference between me and them is I do this because I love basketball. I love DFS, and I have a very good income. Okay, my income is very comfortable, and I don't depend on this for income, honestly. So, but the people that they need this money, man, go support them, man. And when you win, tip them. And when you lose, curse them out. I don't know. What you think about tomorrow, Slay? Good question. I'm babbling. Let's get right into it. But I can tell you what I think is I'm going to take it down. That's how I approach every Slay. I think I'm going to take it down. I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to mangle it. I started looking at it. I got a little foo-foo lineup that I put together. Some players that I like and whatnot. I like Westbrook only because, for one, it's the Clippers, and every guard that goes down there, kill them. For two, he's at home. All right? For one, it's the Clippers. For two, he's at home. And for three, Paul George. What's up with Paul George? If Paul, I hate when this shit mess up like this. Paul George is supposed to be out. So Westbrook got a lot going for him. At home, good matchup, no Paul George. Those are situations where I like to pick on Westbrook. He was limited. It can be considered questionable. Now, with that being said, this is my Westbrook lineup. I put it up there. I'm probably don't play. I'm gonna play this in a couple GPPs and stuff, but this is my Westbrook lineup right here, and I'm not big on Westbrook, especially if he's gonna be mega chalk. If Paul George rules out, he becomes mega chalk and doesn't live up to it. So take that with a grain of salt. Let's look at this breakdown though. Orlando versus Boston on the Orlando side of things. Vucevic at 8,400. How much was he that last game? 8. He went up 400. He's playing Boston. How do I feel about Vucevic, bro? For 8,400, I don't hate him. I don't love him for that, but I would play him for that though. I would play him for 8,400. Not gonna lie. I would play some Vucevic for 84. I don't think he'll hurt you. You know, for that price, I don't think he'll reward you to the point where he's going off 8, 9, 10. Remember, I'm a times value kind of guy. I don't care if a guy drops 50. If he's 10K and he drops 50, I'm disappointed. Okay, some people they don't mind if a guy's 15K and he gives them 50. They feel like their value can make up for it. No. I don't play like that. Each individual, I hold them accountable for 6 times value when I play. Okay, so 6 times value at that price for Orlando for Vucevic is gonna be about 50 points. Vucevic is not a 50 point on the regular kind of guy, so he's not somebody that I'm gonna force into my lineup. You know what I'm saying? I can hold off. Aaron Gordon, what's going on with him? Oh, he was out. We don't know what's going on with Aaron Gordon. If Aaron Gordon plays, I'm definitely not paying up. If Aaron Gordon plays, I might play Aaron Gordon. Simmons is going to be high owned because of this little career night that he had. But it's called a career night because he only did it once in his career. So his price has inflated because of a career night. Don't chase that, man. Don't get yourself into that Brandon Jennings mentality and chase Jonathan Simmons for 6K. Can he hit value for that? I'm sure. But is he going to? I don't know. And I'm not going to do it. Same said for Augustine. Dropping 30 points. That's not his character. He's up to 5K. 5K is not too much for him, you know. He only went up $400. But this matchup here is not the greatest. He only got that many minutes because he was hot. When he's not as hot, he don't get as many minutes. If Aaron Gordon comes back, his usage goes down. I don't know. I'm not loving that. I'm not loving that play. I'm not really. And then Fournier is questionable. He might come in. So we don't know what's going on with Orlando. I can't really give you a good read on him. It's still a lot of ifs, ands, and buts. And for that reason, it's hard to even predict who to pick and not to pick because you don't know who's going to play, who's not going to play, whose usage is going to be up, whose usage is going to be down. It's a silly situation. So let's check out some Boston right now, okay? Kyrie went through MRI negative. He would travel with the team. He's unlikely. So we could say Kyrie is out, okay? We could say Kyrie is out. I'm not paying 8K for Rozier. I'm not doing that. He needed overtime just to get this 51 that he got, okay? 3 blocks and 2 steals. He's playing Orlando, who's very generous to his position, and I get it, but I'm not paying 8K for Rozier. It's not a 3 or 4 game slate like the other day when I lost because I'm chasing stars and scrubs. I can't pay 8K for Rozier. I can't do it. What did old Jelly did that day? He got 27 minutes, did nothing. So you think I'm going to pay for him? No. Okay. Marcus Morris is who I like, man. That's who I liked initially. If you go back to that stream, you'll hear me say that's who I like. That's who I like here again. Okay. He took the most shots. He had the highest shooting percentage. He got the most rebounds. Played some defense. He got to the line. He does a lot for his team. I like his situation tomorrow. I would pick on some Marcus Morris. And be comfortable. Let me clear this out. So I like Marcus Morris from this game. Tatum too, but I'll go Marcus Morris. I'm a guy, I'm not going to pay up that much for a rookie in a situation that he needs to be a veteran leadership. Marcus Morris is a veteran. He's probably the most experienced player on that team, him and Monroe. Love Monroe. And it sucks because Monroe is super efficient. They would have probably won the game if he'd have got 30-something minutes and started him, okay? If Al Horford go down, you got to put Monroe in there. Look at the guy, he shot 8 for 9. He got you 10 rebounds. He played defense, something that he doesn't even do. Come on, play the guy. And I'm going to go right back to Monroe for 5K tomorrow. If Al Horford is up, what's going on? Or he's expected to return. So you know what that means? I'm not touching this game, man. I'm not touching this game right here. I'm not going to play Monroe with Al Horford coming back. I'm not going to play Al Horford with Al Horford coming back for 7K. I'm not even interested in that game. I'm not. If he's expected to play, I'm not interested in that game. I'm really not interested until some news come out. But maybe I could see what I want to do there. But I'm not really too heavy on that game right there. Philly versus Brooklyn. Let's check out some Philly, man. Philly hurt my Knicks today, but the Knicks paid me well. How about Beasley? Woo. 9K Simmons? No, you know how I feel now. Don't play anybody that played the point guard role against Brooklyn. It never works out, okay? No McConnell for me. I'm not going to play. Yo, I still love Bellinelli, man. Bellinelli. What he did today. I had Bellinelli on my team, you know. Let me see what Bellinelli did today. He had like 15 to 18. Yeah, he did all right for me. It's probably 16. It's a little over 5 times value. I always like Bellinelli, man. I always like his game because he always does just enough, just what you need. And you know what I mean? He'll get you 5 times value or so, but I don't know if I can go there on a back-to-back. Covington is balling right now. I don't feel like I got to touch this game. All these guys on the back-to-back. Saric. I don't know. How much they want for Embiid right here. I'll probably pay for some. Embiid had a good game today. It is Brooklyn, we know, but on a back-to-back, I know they're going to really try to monitor his situation. They got him playing back-to-backs now. He probably don't overplay. And then we probably start looking at some Saric and all that for tomorrow. So we got to see what's going on with Embiid. Brooklyn, don't chase, guys. Don't chase. D. Russ for 6,500, even though say don't chase, you know. I'll pay that for D. Russ, man. I'm not going to lie. I'll consider some D-Russ for that, man. I hate playing D-Russ, though, man. I mean, the kid, yo, it is so annoying to play him. He gets no assists, and he's supposed to be like a point guard. So his shots got to be. I'm not gonna play D-Wise, especially when he just dropped that big bomb. People are gonna chase, and I'm trying to be under the radar a little bit. You know what I mean? Dinwiddie for 5,700 is still too cheap, man. It's still too cheap. Dinwiddie on the road is a no. Well, he's been better. I'll look at some Dinwiddie tomorrow. I could holler at some Dinwiddie. I like Dinwiddie. Damari Carroll is too unpredictable. LeVert's been back to what he was doing when he was healthy. I don't know if he got his legs back under him, but I wouldn't really go crazy. I like him a little bit. I think he's in a good spot. Hollis Jefferson, balling, but they got him coming off the bench in this weird role. I don't know. I don't like it. Cunningham, though. I always like this guy. What's going on with Allen? If Allen's out, I'm locking in Cunningham again for the win. He went through practice. He's on track, yeah. So that's another game I'm not really too enthusiastic about. I don't care for Dinwiddie too much either. All right, Toronto versus Dallas. That on right. On a back-to-back, there's some interest there, but that's somebody that I plug in at the end. Let me see what they talking about on Twitter. Yeah, the double up saved me today, man. Double up saved me today. There's another team that I don't really like to pick anybody. Maybe some Valanciunas, but not for 7K. I mean, he's been balling every game, and Dallas is who you want to pick him against. I mean, in 24 minutes, he's doing well. How many minutes he played today? I think I got to man up and start picking some Valanciunas, man. If he's going to get the minutes. I don't know about the minutes. They got a comfortable lead on the top of the East. Valanciunas. Every time I pick Val, I can't say that because sometimes I pick him and he do go off, but it's so hard to get him. And then when he doesn't go off, let's see, 27 minutes, 4 blocks, 16. The thing with him though, he's hitting 3-pointers. Let me see something. I think I'm gonna do some J Val tomorrow. Let me see, 27 minutes, 48, 22, 30, 28, 31. And he's at home. What's his home and away? But he does better at home. He normally thrives in good matchups, you know. I'm gonna holler at some Valanciunas tomorrow. I like Valanciunas. Dallas. No Dennis Smith. No guards. No guards against the Toronto. Some news came across to me that Oladipo became chalk because people, I don't know, I guess they thought he was too cheap. D'Angelo Russell hit like 6 threes in 1 quarter. He got hot. Don't let that make you feel like Toronto is a team to pick on. And then the next game you pick a guard against them. They lock down guards, man. They playing defense. They're a good defensive team, probably the best in the East. All right, so just be careful, man. Harrison Barnes has been imposing his will. With no Wesley Matthews, I do like Harrison Barnes. Again, I'm not going to mess up. I'm not picking on Toronto at all tomorrow. But Nerlens Noel's been getting minutes. And we know that Valanciunas has been generous to bigs. So if you want some value, I would suggest some Nerlens Noel's. That's the only player from that game that I'll probably mess with. OKC, Westbrook is Westbrook. It's just how you feel. You can holler at some West. Corey Brewer for 4K. Who they playing? Clippers? Now I gotta scratch my head. Do I want to do this? He played some tough defense and he still do well, man. He went to San Antonio, he did well. Sacramento could be tough on him, he did well. Atlanta sucks. Houston is tough on D as of late. He didn't do too well. Oh man, you know this my boy. I gotta pick him off GP that he just been doing so good for me. I gotta throw him in there, especially if I'm gonna play Westbrook. I'm gonna just find it back, especially if Paul George not gonna play. I think they said he went through a little. He was limited. I don't know. This is another slate that news can change everything. But I do like Brewer. I think Brewer is in a good spot. He's getting the starts. He's playing 30 minutes a game, and you know he was so efficient in this game right here. He only took 6 shots, but he's playing 32, 33, 30 minutes. His defense, they're calling on his defense. And Clippers could be a little bit careless with the ball. All right, they don't really have a true point guard who can really take over. So I think he gets some steals in there. Clippers coming off of a back-to-back, going to OKC. OKC got some rest. OKC play with high intensity. The crowd is always behind them. They had a good crowd. It's a lot going for Brewer tomorrow. I like Brewer. Melo's been heating up, but I'm not convinced that I'm going to pay $6K for him. Just not feeling it. What's going on with Steven? Same thing. He's questionable. If he doesn't play, I like Grant. Patterson is probably what most people will look at, but I would look at some Jeremy. Which one is this? This is Jeremy. No Steven Adams. I'll give Jeremy a look. Another team I'm not really feeling too much. All right, Clippers fighting for the playoffs. So these are the type of teams you want to pick on, okay? These are teams that's playing for something. They're going to run it. You don't got to worry about no type of experiments. You want to run it, okay? These are teams you want to run it. You want to run it. Tobias Harris tomorrow, I think you might want to run that. And 2 games, even Tobias for $7K. I think that's pretty safe, man. He went off today, too. Where my phone at? Tobias had a big game today. What he did? And I think I feel good about Tobias seeing Melo, man. What he did today. 46 against the Rockets. What was his numbers? 29.8 rebounds. He hit 3 threes and a block. What he's been up to? Rebounds. Other than this 29-point right here game, what was the difference with this one? The rebound numbers? And the points, 18 on the back-to-back. I like Tobias, man. I like Tobias. I'm not messing with no guards against OKC right now. It's going to be in the green, but it's not really green. Corey Brewer has arrived, and he's playing defense. So if you want to attack him, go to contrary. Pick DJ again. But I wouldn't advise it. Steven Adams at home could be a little bit powerful. If Steven said another thing, these games got so many ifs, ands, and buts. It's rough. It's tough. All right. Lakers. Lonzo for $7K. I don't think you could go wrong there. You know you're gonna get 5 times value out of him. He got some 40-point upside. He's getting minutes like 40 a game. And to be honest, he hasn't even been shooting that well. He's been shooting poor and still doing well. And imagine his shots start falling tomorrow for him. It'll be a good thing. In Miami, he already did well. He had got into some foul trouble. I remember this game. 6 steals against him, though. I don't know how I feel about that. 7K Lonzo. I don't know if I want to go there, man. I don't know if I want to go there. Feeling some type of way about a 7K Lonzo. IT for 6K. I'm really good with IT. I mean, he's been balling and all that, but I'm good. What's going on with Kuz? He's questionable. I don't think he'll play. He needs a couple games. They shouldn't rush him back on that, especially him being so young. KCP, Randall, 8K. God damn. Who they playing in Miami? 8K Randall. Man, these prices. The 8K Randall against Miami tomorrow. I say no. No Randall. No Randall. These guys overpriced, man. These guys overpriced. Randall's been hot though. He's the go-to man. He's probably taking the most shots. Not really 10 shots. He's getting the rebounds. Nah, I can't pay 8K for Randall tomorrow. I can't. He'll need assists. Not with IT and Lonzo on the floor. Because what? If you get 25 points from him and 12 rebounds, how much is that? 50, 40, 42. Yeah, I can't pay 5K for Randall tomorrow. I'm not really loving that thought process. Brook Lopez. Yo, every game I say I want to play Brook Lopez, I don't play Brook Lopez. I don't believe it, man. I don't believe Brook Lopez is going off the way he is. I can't go there. I can't go back to the Brook. Can't go Brook Lopez on that one. Can't do it. Miami, though, y'all know the number one. Let me move Tobias to small forward. My favorite Miami play if Whiteside does not play, and I think they said Whiteside is questionable. Or he's out. He's already been ruled out. Okay. Mr. Olynyk is worth the 6K. Pay him that. He's gonna get the minutes. In this game right here, he could have did better. A couple more rebounds, he'd have hit 6 times value. He didn't even do much. I think his assist numbers will stay up. I think he'll get double-digit rebounds because it's the Lakers and they push the pace. When you look at Sacramento, they're a slower pace playing team. But let me look at Phoenix, what he did. In 20 minutes, he dropped 35, okay? They like to push the pace. Lakers, in 13 minutes, he only got 6. I'm all in on Olynyk personally. I like Olynyk, man. I like Olynyk some more. And then who else? Bam did well. I'm not chasing on the Bam move. How much they want from 5K? Yeah, well, he put a lot, 16 rebounds. He ain't score. He ain't do nothing. He just had a nice rebounding game. And outside of that, he would have been sucked. I'm not touching Bam. I don't really like Bam. Like, I'm not a big Bam fan. This guy here, I'll pay him. Pair him up with some Olynyk. Do it like that. I had McGruder initially. Still like McGruder. I had him in the last game. He didn't really get that many minutes. I don't know why. But no D-Wade. I like McGruder. And then Dragic. Why am I not looking at Dragic? Gotta look at Dragic. You gotta consider some Dragic. Consider some Dragic tomorrow. A nice Miami stack is not bad against a Lakers team who like to push the pace, okay? Fighting for playoffs and all that. I like Miami tomorrow. I think Dragic, James Johnson, Olynyk is a decent trio. An expensive one, but decent, all right? And that's it. That's it for that game. I don't love Dragic against certain matchup, but this one I do. This matchup here, I love Dragic. We've seen in 34 minutes, he's good for a point per minute. Sacramento, he just had to outright score. Okay. And Portland, these are tougher matchups than tomorrow. And there were no Richardson. I think Richardson is out, right? Oh, he's doubtful. Yeah, I gotta go Dragic. He's gonna get all the minutes he can handle. He's gonna have to do so much. I find it really hard to believe Dragic fails tomorrow. So I like a nice little Miami stack. Sucks that I don't have any Lakers to run it back with, but they're just too expensive, and I don't really love picking on Miami that much. And then Golden State, I'm not gonna pay 12K for anybody. And the man is already questionable anyway, so he's a little beat up. I don't know if they're gonna rest him. I don't know if they're gonna play him. We know Curry is out. What's up with Cook? Oh, he's probable. I'm not gonna play Cook or Livingston for all that. I'm good. Who they playing? Sacramento could be tough on guards. I'm not playing none of those guys. I like Zaza tomorrow. Love Zaza. Should have had Zaza the other day too. I don't know how I let that slip me. Zaza is a point per minute kind of guy. Even before he got benched, he was playing like 18, 20 minutes a game. He was pulling up high teens numbers for like 3K. Okay. Look, he was getting 3K 16, 3K 18. Gabe Santana used to always curse me like, you playing Zaza, you crazy, he's a bum. And we used to go back and forth, and then some days he'll drop like 3, and I'll be like, yeah, you was right. I shouldn't have played Zaza. And then some days he'll drop like 18, 19. I'm like, yo, you 3K, you got me 18. So we used to go back and forth. But to know that Zaza will get minutes in the mid to high 20s is what I like. And then it's Sacramento. In 17 minutes, he already dropped 20 against them. I think he can get mid 20s for me tomorrow. I like Zaza tomorrow. I do like Zaza tomorrow. Like Zaza, JaVale. They don't like to give him minutes for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, in San Antonio, he just had 4 blocks, so he made it to value, but they don't. I don't know if it's his. I think it's his asthma. He can't go long stretches at a time. So I'm not big on JaVale. I'm big on Zaza tomorrow, though. Why? Why am I big on Zaza if Draymond is? What's up with Bell? I'm still big on Zaza. Why? Why am I big on Zaza for 4K when Draymond is coming back? Am I losing it? Draymond's coming back. Why would I play Zaza for 4K? Draymond's going to get a ton of minutes. 8K? I don't know if I'm paying 8K for Draymond, though, but They're not that depleted in bigs department anymore, right? If KD don't play, then I'm looking at Caspi. Okay. Anytime KD sit, you gotta look at Caspi. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not big on Zaza. I just realized Draymond's back. It's not the same situation. So by the looks of this line, it's making me feel like I can't force Westbrook in, regardless of the fact. If PG plays or not, because for one, he's going to be high owned. I don't really like high owned players. In 2 games playing 36 minutes, he's only averaging 53 against this team. For him to have a 30-point triple doubles, he only got 71. When we look at 6 times, that's just 6 times value at this price. So the upside there for what I'm expecting of him is not really there. So I think Westbrook coming off him will open it up for me to get some real high players that I think highly of. And I don't think I can do that tomorrow. I don't think I can go Westbrook. All right. There's cheaper players who could be in the 50s easy. You know, you can pick on some Brooklyn, giving it up to centers, and get some Embiid if he plays. On a back-to-back, Embiid is not what you want, man. So I'll probably, but if you can ignore the fact that it's a back-to-back, you can go for it. I doubt it, man. I doubt it. I think Vucevic is probably a safer bet, honestly. He's not on a back-to-back. He's at home. He's playing a team that's beating up down low. He's efficient. This game was a blowout. But other than the blowout games, with 30 minutes, he's been 40 to 50. I'm looking for 48 from him. He'll get you everything, too. He'll get you some assists. Who was it, Milwaukee? I could mess with some Vooch tomorrow. I could go back to the Vooch. Maybe not. Let's see what they got here. Some Lou Will, no. White size out. IT. D. Russell. Nah. I'm not feeling Russell tomorrow. Some Sarich, man. Outside of that Indiana game, Sarich did all right. He's been doing all right. He's been solid. 2 games in just 28 minutes against this team. And I got a feeling MB's not going to play. I'll mess with some Sarich tomorrow. I feel good about some Sarich. Some Dario. I'm going to show Dario some love. Let's move up Dragic. Move up Dragic. See what else we got going on here that I like. I got Marcus Morris in here, right? I didn't pick Morris. Why not? Crazy. Oh no, because what's his name is playing, right? I'll probably put some Justice Winslow in there too. But 5K Justice, I don't know, man. But you look at this, man. He's been balling, stack that whole Miami team and be happy. Look at this, 26, 43, 22, 27, 20. Nah, I gotta go to mess with some Justice tomorrow. He's a forward. Tobias on a back-to-back. Let me avoid back-to-back players. Let me mess with some Justice. I'm gonna mess with that whole Miami team. I got 81 for a guard. Yeah, I'm gonna get it figured out just now. I don't hate Lonzo, man. I don't hate Lonzo. Let me see if I throw Lonzo, then I could upgrade. Let me see. I'm gonna give y'all some sauce. Then I'm gonna listen to y'all comments and I'm gonna get out of here. What's up with Barea? Muscle strain. Oh man, ice up, son. What Yogi talking about? I don't play no damn Yogi. Who would I upgrade here? Let's see. If I upgrade Dragic, I would have 80, 79. DJ Kyle Lowry. Lowry's been balling, yo. I'm not gonna take out Dragic for Lowry. Am I gonna do that? No. What Lowry did today. Another guy on a back-to-back that I'm trying to stay away from these back-to-backs. They could hurt you sometimes. Lowry didn't even do shit like that today. If I take out Brewer, I got 48. What would I get for him? Crab. What's up with Crab? If Crab's gonna be limited, then I'm looking at some Levert, man. For a fact. If Crab's gonna be limited, you gotta look at some Levert. If I take out Winslow, I got 6,100. What would I get with that? That's a lot for Winslow, but I like the team stack. Sometimes I don't just look at the price alone. If I got like a nice stack and I could strategize, then, make it do what it do. Zach Randolph just had a big game. A lot of people might want to chase that. I'm good. I'm not taking out Olynyk. 6,400? What would I get for it? Dennis Smith against Toronto. You think I want that? How much they want for Barnes, Harrison Barnes? Oh, no. It's my lineup right here. I could do Barnes tomorrow. I don't care. Damn. Leaving Olynyk for that money. I'll take Barnes over Olynyk with no Wesley Matthews. That works for me. Barnes, boom. I like this one tomorrow, man. I got a nice little Miami stack. I threw some Lonzo in there. Let me see something. 8,200. How much they want for Randall? 8,200. I'll go Randall. I know Gabe laughing at me right now. I think I'll go Randall over Ball. But how am I make it work? I don't have a forward that could play guard. The question is, if I can make this work, yo. I will have to, let me see something, 68. All these guys that I'm considering are going to do well tomorrow. It's just how I'm going to fit it in my lineup. I could get rid of Winslow. I think Winslow's expensive. Move up Johnson. Oh, now Johnson is not small forward anymore? So who's a small forward? You got to be kidding me. Wow. Move up Johnson. Move up Saric. Play Barnes right here. I like Barnes. I think Barnes should do good for me tomorrow. And then if I take out Lonzo and go Randall, rather Randall than Lonzo anyway right now. What would I have for 5,700 for a guard? Back to Spencer. I like it. Back to Spencer. That's my non-Westbrook lineup right here. That's my Spencer's averaging 6 times on the whole season. I don't see why he'd be so. He's averaging over 5 times in the last couple games. But as I'm looking at this, yeah, I'm off Valen. Who they playing? Dallas on a back-to-back. I'm off Valanciunas. I'm gonna move up Randall. Get to my Randall, Lonzo recipe. Those are the 2 main players on the team. And then I gotta fix this. It's working. It's coming together. Who would I get rid of here now? Start at 5K. Let's see. If we start at 5K, I gotta really like a person, man. Some Levert. Nah, can't stomach that. Some Bam. Well, he just had like 6. What he did? 16. I don't love Bam, man. I don't love Bam. Is Scal gonna play? I'll play Scal for sure. Every time he's gonna play, it's questionable. He's on your Harrell has been balling, but I'm good. Harrell might be what you want on a back-to-back. Some Ellington, what's up? I'll take some of that. I'll take some of that with no thing. I thought. So what's that? How much is Ellington? 53. Who would I have to take out for Ellington? 53. Somebody for 53 or more. Dinwiddie. I'm gonna keep Ellington. Take out Dinwiddie. Ellington could shoot, man, and it's the Lakers. He didn't even play that last game, and there's no what's his name, and I already got a Miami stack. He's what? I mean, in Portland, he didn't do what he did. That's out the ordinary. He shot the ball 17 times. He played 36 minutes. Let's see what else they got down here. Iguodala, Van Vliet, Kufos. Kufo's been balling too, right? But Scal might come back and all that. I don't know. Ilyasova against Brooklyn. We just saw what happens. Oh, man. Ilyasova. So many players. I like Ilyasova. I like Ellington. But I think I'll go Ellington just to complement my stack, my little game stack. Come off Dinwiddie. Do some Ellington. I could do something like this tomorrow. Why not? Still got some money. I mean, the news are going to come out. I'm not going to waste too much time with it. The news is still going to come out. News still got to drop. When the news drop, I'll have a better idea what I'm going to do. But that's, you guys know who I like and who I don't like. I think with that information, you should be able to put together some nice lineups, all right? Let me see what they're talking about in the chat before I get out of here. Let me see if I can join in on y'all conversation. Y'all talking good, man. $713 Sean D, what up? Long time no see. Good to hear you still up. Yeah. Oh, I think I read that. KD questionable. Fire up some Caspi and Draymond, even Zaza. Draymond is not a scorer. Draymond is not a, in a situation like this, I wouldn't fire up Draymond because, for one, he's not a facilitator like that. Yes, he can get assists, but his assists come off of the strength that he plays with guys that needs a lot of attention. So teams do not see him as an offensive threat. So they leave him. And when they leave him and they move around, he gets a lot of assists. But without KD and Steph, I don't know if Draymond is what I want. All right. At this point, I don't even know who would handle the rock for that. At this point, the teams become dangerous. With no KD and Steph, I'm smelling like stay away from the Warriors. It's a toss-up, honestly. I don't love the Warriors knowing that both of those guys are not going to be in there, especially with no Clay. If Clay plays now, then I'm all in on Clay. But no Clay, Steph, and KD, I'm staying away from the Warriors, personally. That's how I feel. Horford is back, yep. I had 289 and it never cashed in any single entry. You needed 300 plus. The double up saved me. I like Brook. I don't know. I don't be trusting Brook. No PG equals more shots for Brewer. I love Brewer tomorrow. I never considered taking Brewer out my lineup. Love Brewer. No Vooch. How about that Vonleh play though? Vonleh's whack. Get him out of here. Can anyone play 8K roles a year? That just seems crazy. Yeah, I don't know about that. Man's got 33 minutes. Most on the team. That's how you tank. Morris is a lock. I like Morris. I don't know if I want to call him a lock with Harford back, but I like him. Morris still okay. Brown is smart. And Kyrie out. I'm not playing DF till the playoff. There's too much BS going on. You got to see through the BS, man. You got to see through the BS. Peculiar took him out. Who is Troy Williams? You got to stack Philly, Brooklyn. The game will be close. No blowouts. I like LeVert. Yeah, those teams get blown out. Winning line tonight. Rubio, McCollum, James, Crowder, Boyks, Harkless, Turner. I like Hollis, Jefferson. Me too. Tobias, I like Tobias tomorrow. Damari Carroll, I don't know. Back-to-back scares me a little bit. Val, yeah. Yeah, me too. Barnes is too cheap. I like Barnes. Did I take Barnes out? I don't think I took Barnes out, did I? I got Barnes in there. Nah, it's not my lineup. Barnes is cheap. Did I take him out? I think I did, didn't I? I shouldn't. Nah, Barnes made the cut. Barnes in there. Barnes made the cut. Harden and Paul put up numbers on Toronto. Sweet Lou gonna give it to Brewer. Check out Grant with I like Grant. Love Grant if Adams is out. Isaiah put it on Miami. I'm not touching him. Brook Lopez is an elite offensive center. Just wasn't getting the minutes. Respect Brolo. Brolo came from Brooklyn. I like Brolo, man. Bam is only 3.9 on FD. I don't be messing with Bam like that, man. Bam regularly outplays Olynyk. I don't know. Not regularly. You can't say regularly. That's not a fact. Okay? You want to look at some numbers? It's not a fact. I'll show you right now. Olynyk is my dogs, man. I like Olynyk. Olynyk is the reason I got money in my bankroll on his DFS right now. Bam, okay. Just dropped a 30. Before that, he had 22, 16, 7, 2, and 3. Okay. Now, Olynyk just dropped 30. And before that, he had 27, 36, 25, 23, 35, 32. You see those numbers there? Respect, 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 respect. Respect Olynyk, man. I like Olynyk. What's Magruder's ceiling, though? Yeah, I'm not touching Magruder. How is Durant price higher than LeBron and Russell Westbrook right now? Because of no Steph. Green and Zaza should eat tomorrow. I don't love Draymond tomorrow. Depends on who plays. If Clay plays, I like Draymond. If Clay don't play and Durant don't play, I don't like Draymond. Kind of like Tyler Johnson. I played Tyler the other night. What he did? Mess with no damn Tyler Johnson, man. I ain't messing with Tyler Johnson. I ain't messing with Tyler. If Durant doesn't play exactly. That team is trash. PG was getting like 50 against that team. Westbrook gets his offense. Someone has to score. Yeah, but who wants to pick that one that has to score? I don't know, man. If no KD, then I start to like people like Nick Young and all these scrubs. I'm not messing with that game. I don't have to. If Steve Adams don't play, DeAndre's a must. It's a good play. Now I'm not gonna play DJ on the back-to-back, but I can see where you're coming from. It's super easy to get Westbrook with comfort. I don't need Westbrook for 12K though. I don't need it. I don't like paying super up like that. Look at today, AD killed me. Not with it, man. Lowry's a good pivot, but it's a back-to-back, so that's why I went Dragic instead. And it's the Lakers playing a high-paced game, more possessions. But Dallas, I like Lowry, but I don't really trust Toronto rotations. Them guards off the bench get a lot of minutes in Toronto, so I kind of get worried. But the matchup is there because this Dennis Smith kid not playing any defense. So with the minutes and opportunity, but it's a back-to-back. And at this point, when you're like 5 games in front of number 2 and you're sitting at number 1 on the back-to-back, I see a lot of bench players getting the run, so I don't know. Lonzo is your dogs on the low. Yeah, I've been on Lonzo since Lonzo took his game to another level on the low. I used to doubt Lonzo until recently, man. I see so much potential in that kid, man. I like Lonzo, man. Dennis Smith won't be able to handle. I agree, Patrick, 100%. But again, it's not Dennis Smith or Lowry that I'm worried about. I'm worried about the rotation and how the coach approached that game. Forwards between 5,800 and 6,000 are looking tempting. Yep. So about Jay, nah, no Cauley Stein. Sorry, no Cauley Stein. Not for me. I'm struggling to find a 6K guards. Love all the forwards. Yeah, that's why I think I just went in and just put guards that's in good spots. When you look at my guards, bro, I got Lonzo and Dragic. Blue I like because he's just been winning for me, so I'm sticking to what works. Saric I like on the back-to-back. Always pick Saric on the back-to-back. Let me see if that's a fact. So 24 here, and then he did better against Washington, arguably better, whatever. On the first against Cleveland, 27-26. So maybe not, but I'm all in on Saric tomorrow because I feel like Embiid might sit because he played a lot of minutes today, man. How many minutes? Embiid not playing tomorrow. There's no way. I know he's been playing back-to-backs, but I don't think he's playing tomorrow. I don't think Embiid is playing tomorrow. I really don't think Embiid is playing tomorrow. Too close to the playoffs. They try it to see if he can handle it, but I don't feel like he even needs to. I don't see why they would do that. Honestly, I don't see Embiid playing tomorrow. And then I got to go Saric. Saric played 21 minutes. Embiid played 31 minutes. He played hard, man. I was watching that game. I don't know, man. I don't know. It just depends. We got to wait and see what the news says. Ellington, easy play. He's in there. Yeah, we ain't going to ball against the Lakers. I like both lines you're making. Tatum, Cash City. I like Wayne, even though scoring dependent. How about Tyrone? No Tyrone for me. I say Wayne. I still got $400 and we still got to wait for news, so I'm in a good spot. I say Wayne got defensive stats potential. IT, Lonzo, Randall, all high turnover guys. Yeah, that's all facts. I'm scared of Golden State. Curry open up everything there. Fade Westbrook. I'm feeling that way too. I'm starting to feel that way. Clay no good without Steph? Nah, don't say that. How does Westbrook do without George? Better, because he's going to take over the game. But Sacramento has clamped down on them before. I remember that game. It was on TV. It was on NBA TV. They got up big, and then Sacramento came back and beat them. No Melo for me. No Melo for me. Winslow made me 500 the other day. Hope he could do that for me tomorrow. I might have to play him. Warriors never been this low on stars. Yeah, that's why I'm scared. I don't know who's the next man up. Tyler sucked the other night. That's kind of why I like him. If Sacramento goes with the trend, Zebo sits. But if Scal is hurt, that trend may be out. If Zebo and Scal sit, then I'm going Kufos. I think they go small. Tyler Johnson has no upside. Yeah. I like playing the Kings tomorrow. I think GSW plays down to their comp. All Kings look quite good versus Miami. Can't fade Russ tomorrow. You can't? All right. Play him. I don't think I took a look at the Kings like I'm supposed to. I don't like the Kings. I don't know who to play. But you know, the Kings is what you really... Everybody talking about which Golden State to play. You might be right, man. You might want to give this Fox kid a look, okay? It's just I've been burned. But for 5K, and you know, guard's a little tricky. So Fox might be good to go tomorrow for 5,400. I'm not going to lie. Give Fox some look. I might play Fox tomorrow. I might play Fox. Buddy. I don't like Buddy, man. At least Fox, I know if he doesn't do bad, I'll get 5 times out of him. Buddy, I don't know what the heck I'm going to get out of him, man. This Bogdanovich kid, it's Fox time, man. It's Fox time. They're already out the playoffs, and Fox, it's time to show that, you know, he can do it. He's playing 34, 35 minutes a game, even 30. For 5K, we need 30 from him. I think Fox is a good look. That's a good call, man. I like Fox some more, man. I like Fox some more. I love Fox some more. Fox. Nobody's looking at Fox. I got a bad thing with Fox because the other day I played him and he got hurt in like the first play of the game. And it pissed me off. But I could consider some Fox. How would I play Fox? I would have to take out. Ooh. A Fox and Westbrook is I would play. I'm definitely gonna do 2 lineups because I feel like I'm gonna need a Westbrook lineup anyway, just to kind of hedge my bet. And you know, Westbrook, you know, he's not gonna fail, especially with PG out. So I'm gonna let's do this. I'm gonna work on a Fox Westbrook lineup real quick before I get off here. On alternate, and then I gotta do my pick 'em. I don't want my video to be too long, so I gotta let me see. What's this? The hell is that? Oh, the night slate. Whoa, what's that? Where's the triple up? I know that's my thing, man. These triple ups be winning for me. All right, let's see. Let's go Westbrook and Fox. Let's start right there. Is Fox 2 guard eligible? No. Fox, Westbrook. All right. Fox, Westbrook. Make a nice Westbrook line for y'all that like Westbrook. Nice little GPP for y'all. Who was I consider a lock tomorrow? I will run back. What's his name? What's that OKC dude name? You know, I don't like messing with guards against this team. Brewer. I'll mess with some Brewer in this lineup too, especially if I got Westbrook. Felton. What Felton been doing? Stack that game. They got Felton for the bare minimum. They are crazy. Nah, no Felton, no. Right? And then what? See who else is a lot. See what else they got going on here. Divas. They're already talking about what's his name? Crowder's out. The Russell got made value 3 out of the last 4 games. He struggled against Charlotte and the Clippers. Trust D West tomorrow, man. Oh my God. Can't trust D West. I know I like picking my whole team, my home team players. Oh, no. Let's go Dinwiddie. Let's go Dinwiddie. The type of players that my gut likes. Some Dinwiddie. Fill up the guard spots real quick. Let's move Brewer. Let's put him and Russ. And then Brewer. Right? Something like that. Some nice low ownership players. That's all should do well. Let's find some forwards. Morris. How much they want for more? Ooh, 6K with what's his name coming back? Nah, no Morris. Not when he don't gotta play big. I like when he play big. He probably play the wing tomorrow. No Morris for me. Let's see if I could do with a Westbrook lineup. That was a blowout. He shot 4 for 16. What's he doing? He's just scoring, right? I'm not big on Bonds like crazy. I got Bonds in my other lineup. I might take Bonds out of my other lineup too.
Savage. Put back in Savage in this one. Even though if it's a Westbrook line, you still want quality, right? You don't want to just slack on it. I feel like I could trust this dude against the Lakers, yo. He's going to be getting 30 minutes. That's a fact. For 5K, James Johnson. Do something like that. And say Scout plays. If Scout plays, I'm on. What's it? He already missed 3 games and it's not missing the 4. Zach Randolph, Kufa. Yeah, so I can't really. And a lot could change. It depends what's going with KD. So for now, I'm gonna just plug in some Bam, just for Bam's sake. But Fox, Russell, Bull, Savage, Bam. I could do something like that for now. Why not? And when the news drop, just make some edits and be all right. All right, let's do this pick'em so I can get out of here. Wifey cooking, it smell good. We the only dysfunctional couple up at 2 o'clock in the morning cooking. We just went grocery shopping like midnight. It's crazy. Tomorrow's another day I'm gonna go big on the pick'ems because that's where it's at. The pick'ems is where it's at, y'all. Westbrook, Durant, or Draymond? Here I'm gonna definitely go Westbrook. Even if Durant plays, I'm going Westbrook. Paul George, Lowry, DJ, Lonzo, Randall. All right, so Paul George plays. I see him getting 40 or so. Lowry around 40, maybe. DJ, same thing. Here, I'm gonna go Randall. I'm gonna do Julius right here. I'm gonna do Julius. This one here is between. I don't love DeRozan tomorrow. This one is between. I don't love Lou. Tobias and Dragic, I would say. And Dragic with the rest. I'm gonna go with the Lake. I'm gonna go with Dragic. This one here, I'll probably go IT. Oh, Cardi Steinman balling. That's why somebody said go Cardi. Cardi give me around 30. IT give me around 30. I think I'll go IT here, man. This one is an IT. IT talking smack. I'll go IT right there. Here. Harrison. And then here. Serge had a good game. Oh, I'm gonna go Fox. Over James Johnson? Yeah. I'm gonna go Fox right here. I think Fox gonna run tomorrow. I like Fox tomorrow. That's my pick'em. That's the pick'ems, y'all. That's the pick'ems. Yeah, I'm not big on Vucevic tomorrow like that. Injury depleted team against weak defense. Make another line with some Warriors, man. I'm feeling the Warriors like that, man. I gotta study them, man. I wake up in the morning, I'll take a look at the Warriors and see what I could figure out. I gotta really take my time and see between them. And plus, I gotta figure out who's playing. You know what I mean? You got Westbrook, Ball, Russell, Ellington, Covington, Casper, Draymond, Randall. I like that. That's some flames, some FanDuel flames for y'all. I can't. I don't have a good read on the Warriors, man, and I don't know who's playing. How you telling me to make a lineup with a team when one 2, 3, 4. 4 players are questionable. Durant plays, everything changes. All right. Klay Thompson is out. Oh yeah, he's definitely out. I'm not talking about if Klay plays. He broke his hand. I'm bugging. So Iguodala is someone that I can see carrying a team like this. So I like Iguodala. Livingston for 36 becomes interesting. It just depends on the news, and then they play at 10:30. So hopefully we get news in the daytime. But I will play some Livingston, Iguodala. No Nick Young. Caspi. Looney just had a big game. And then I'm not playing Draymond though. I'll play the cheat Warriors. I wouldn't play Draymond though. I won't do it. But I gotta wait. When midday drops and I got the news, then hit me up on my Twitter. Let's talk about it, man. Let's chop it up. Let's see if we can get over the cash line. I'm out of here though, guys. Peace, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out, chopping it up with your boy.